let's talk about, have you ever met any famous people? I'm going to bring this closer because it's getting a little dark out. I did, actually. In Hollywood, I met Frank Stallone. He was a pretty good singer. They were having a fair, a big, huge fair, and he was there singing. He was opening for the, what was the other band? I can't think of the other band's name that they were opening for, but they were pretty good. They sang on the other band that I met was, they sang the song On the Dark Side. It was like Beaver Dirt Band or something like that. Anyways, they were really good. Then I ran into Tiny Tim. And this was about, oh my goodness, just a couple years before he passed away. I was on Hollywood Boulevard, and he was coming out of a Howard Johnson's with his beautiful wife. I guess his last wife. She's very, very pretty. They were actually very kind. And I ran dead smack into him and almost fell on the ground, but he caught me. And he said, "Oh, excuse me, young lady." And that, had he was really tall, had a huge smile on his face. And yes, it's true. He had a lot of makeup on. I could definitely tell. He had his long hair. He was a gentleman, a real gentleman. I was on my way into work. I was a waitress for the Coral Rose Cafe, and I ran in there, and I'm like, you would not believe who I just literally ran dead smack into. I wish at that time we would have had cell phones. I didn't even have a camera on me or nothing, but I was like, man, ain't nobody ever going to believe this. But it's true. You never know who you're going to meet. I don't think I've met... Oh, yeah, Casey and the Sunshine Band. They were having down at Young Circle, they were having a free concert that night. It was Halloween night, and I was 18, and me and my friend Margaret heard the music coming from way in the neighborhoods, way away. And we followed it all the way to Young Circle. Casey was there, and they must have been playing for a good 15 or 20 minutes. So we saw Casey doing the last song. He left in a limousine, but the band, big band, they stayed on, and man, they rocked. We rocked. That place was insane. It was the best concert, and they sang really good. Sorry, Casey, but your band out-rocked you after you left. This would have been 1983-ish, around 1983. Great band. Rocked out. Young Circle, Hollywood. Fabulous. Honestly, those are the only concerts I ever went to. I don't think I met any other famous people after that I can remember. When I was down in the Key Largo years later, I met someone, and I can't even remember his name. You get old and you forget people. But anyways, the show MASH, he was the short guy with the glasses. Anyways, he lived down in the Keys, and he created his own something to do with fish. He created something down there, and he was selling them to the big Kmart down there, or trying to sell them. I don't know. He was going around trying to sell this product. I believe he also has a clothing line now and other stuff that he lived down there. I don't know if he's still down there now. But, yeah, he had moved down there, so a lot of people got to see him around. I think that's all I can remember. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye. Like and subscribe.